Okie dokie. So we've got our little steps, so let's try to follow them. Shit. Alright. So first step, get the point that moving line shall collide with first. Alright, so first copy points from that quadrant to that quadrant. Measure angle. Measure angle. Calculate angle. We measure angle with cosine expression, I guess. 3. Oh, it should be over here, but it's not, I guess, because of some cookie problems. But whatever. So we turn all of the things into the right quadrant. So we got input S. Alright. I think we should make a list of points, and this list of points is holy, it should not be mutated. And now we want to do list of copied points to second. So copy points in second and third points, all points in second and third quadrant. That's an empty list, and so we do 4 point in list of points. I think we should make like another function, so we say def copy points into second and third quadrant. Like again, input is the list of points. I do 4 points in list of points. Copies. And in the end, what we will always do, we always say copied point or here we just say if point, that's a tuple, right? So say if point dot the first element, so we say here the first element is minus, turn that to plus. First element is less than 0. It's less than 0. And if point 1 is less than 0, in that case we say new copy first equal to none. Over here never mind, we'll just say over here we say copy equals to, you say 0 times -1, or just absolute, you know, like absolute. Python absolute number method. I think it's ABS. Yeah, it's ABS method. So we say ABS point 0 and ABS point 1. That's the copy. So we say else, we just do copy equal, oh, I mean, even if it's positive, you know, even if it's positive, it's still correct that we do the, oh no, it's minus. All right. So we do the absolute of that, and we say else, or elif point the first is larger than 0, copy is here is just 0.1 times -1. Right? Ain't that right? Yeah. So that's that. And so yeah, I think that's that, because you have to, first one you just return minus into plus, and here is a for minus into plus, and then plus into minus. Alright. And then we say if that is not, and else, just say copy equals point, and in the end you always say copies dot append, and we append the point, or the copy. So you got all of them points in there. Great. All points in second and third quadrant are copy points into second and third quadrant list of points as an input. After that, yeah, let's just look. We say measure angle, calculate angles of points to the second quadrant. So then we have a little thing where we have to kind of append, append the angle property to the point property. Guess that's the best done with I don't know what data type would be the best for that. You could do a dictionary, I guess. Alright, so now that all are in the second and third, now we say here we say return or dictionary of points and angles is get angles with all points in second and third quadrant. So we do that, define get angles, say list of points, list of points, and over here immediately we say if, we do that for point in list of points, of course. And what we do is we say first we say of course if that's 90, of course we do. So dictionary is empty list in the beginning, and then we say if point if the first property equals to 0, then we just do, how do we make a dictionary? We say dictionary, and we'll use key shall be the point, and the value shall be string, in this case 90 degrees. We say here elif point, like point 0, elif point 0 is greater than 0, x, I made a mistake. Over here it should be if y is 0, if y is 0, not x is 0. Gabadoosh. X is 0 only in the first, like it's never actually. So elif, if x is bigger than 0 and if that is bigger than 0. So we're talking about the second quadrant here. Alright, I'll get some water. Alright, so what I got, oh, I didn't get water, I just cleaned all the glass. Alright, so that is the second quadrant. Then we do calculate angle in second quadrant. If point 0 is still greater than 0, and it should always be greater than 0, and point 1 is less than 0. Well, in this case we want to calculate angle in third quadrant, and I'm kind of really afraid of those equations, how we're gonna make them. And just else we just want to raise, how do we, not really familiar with this keyword, Python. Let's just go over here. Nope. 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 Nice. All right. Raise. Round, reverse, represent, range, raise. So we say raise. Raise. Ask raise, just raise. Raise EV, raise EV. Trace back E is a tuple. Okay. Errors and exceptions. Syntax errors, handling exceptions. Raise. You just do raise and exceptions. Unexpected error. Raise. I guess you just do raise. Alright. So we just let's just test that out. We called our variable improperly. Expected an indented block. Alright, over here we just say pass. Over here we also just say pass. Alright, test it out. Non-typed object 4 point. Line 8 over here. I will just desk test in line 29 in Windmill. Goes to line 15 and point in list of points. So I guess we do not non-type object. So I guess that's an oh, because we don't return anything. We need to like return. Oh shit! We need to return copies. Alright, and no error gets raised. That's a good thing. So now we have to calculate angle in the second quadrant. How did you say we do that? We do the point with the lowest angle. Oh, okay. We just do this one, not that one. The cosine. It is the law of cosines. So you got ABC, and we get over here. Make another function called define get angle to get angle in second quadrant and do point. So here what do we do? Say again dictionary with a point. We do we do 90. Oh, it's get angle in second quadrant with point as an input, you know. So how do we get angle in second quadrant? Well, first we need to get A, we got B, and we got C. How do we get A, B? So it's A, B, C. Alright, so A is X, B is Y. So A is 0.0, B is 0.1, and C is yeah, it's korenjenje, motherfucker. Korenjenje is the second power of like this is 0.0 times 0.0 plus 0.1 times 0.1. So Pythagoras, you know. Here we can say Python Pythagorean theorem, Pythagoras function. Oh Jesus, so many code. Try this. Pythagoras. Is there like a SQRT? Math SQRT. Oh, so there is this math module. What is this? Alright, so we say just O, but we can call this just do libraries. Say I saw modules somewhere. Math. So we're looking for SQRD, power and logarithmic functions. Yeah, it's over here. Ah, fuck. Oh, we can help really good with this math function. SQRT, return the square root of x. Alright, SQRT, square root. Alright, so say SQRT. So we say over here, say first from math import square root SQRT. So here we say SQRT. C is that, and then we return the cosine law. The cosine law is over here. This dude made a nice Wikipedia link to that. And okay, we need another sketch pad. Fuck is this? Sketchpad app. New. So, fucking calligraphy. Gonna be short on this one, so we have like that, and like that. I guess that doesn't matter. We're interested in this angle, which we'll call alpha. And in our little equation over here, we got x is a, b is that, and that is c, and the law of cosine says. So we're interested in that, cosine a. B, c. So it's like, if I understand correctly, it's a 2 is b 2 plus c 2 minus 2 times b times c. Is that correct? Minus 2bc times cosinus a. Shit, that screen is bright. Times cosinus cos a. Fuck. And we need to express this element. So we do can just do like, oops, just do like cos a equal to, so first we like divide everything. Oh, okay. So we first put that here and that here, and then we divide everything with minus 2bc, I guess, or just multiply everything by minus first. So I say minus, I say here minus b 2 minus c 2. Alright, so that is then over here on this side, and it is also on that side, and then we multiply everything by minus 1, so the minus 1, so the minus is moved here, and we divide everything by 2bc, so it's divided by 2bc, and what happens is just here is just pluses, you know. So that's how we get cos a. So if I'm not mistaken, that's another fucked up kata that I don't know what it's about. So just say cos alpha is so what did we say? We said first is b. Oh my god, we just say here, you can just say a times a plus b times b. Lol. Alright, so here we just say b times b plus C times C. Here we say B times B and also here is plus, we must not forget. B times B plus C times C, and everything that fuck off is divided by 2BC. So you say 2 times B times C, and now we just need to look at the math module. Power trigonometric, return the arc cosine of x in radians. Cosine, return the cosine of x radians. Return the sine. So fuck it, we just hyperbolic. We just say fuck it, we say Python turn cos into degrees. Radians. Cos 1 radians converts degrees to radians, and degrees converts radians to degrees. To match the output of your calculations, you say math cos this is like really smart. They all are. Cos takes an angle as an input, not an output. So rather we would say Python get angle from cos. Returns the cosine of x radians. I know how to do it on calculator. NumPy. To get to the toilet. Alright, so we just remove Python from this search. Alright. Yeah. how to calculate angle from sin. Now, the triangles and the relationship between their angles and sides. In fact, in any given right triangle, function known as sine abbreviated by sin relates the ratio between the opposite side of an angle and the hypotenuse. Using this, and the cosine is just like from opposite side, no, from this side of triangle and hypotenuse. I don't know. In this knowledge, determine your angle of interest. In a right triangle, you found the following three triangles: 90-degree right angle. Alright, first decide which acute angle you would like to solve for. Calculate the measures of each side. Says list two sides and solve for them. For instance, if you had then you would take the square root, yeah. So your opposite side will be 4, alright. Divide the measure of the, this is just, for example, if your opposite side is 4 and your hypotenuse is 5, then divide, again. So this 0.8, that's our sine, I guess. Make sure the computed ratio is present on your calculator and hit the sin that key. Yeah. What is that? What does sin 1 mean? It means but John Herschel. That's arc sine x. Thank you, Sir John Herschel in Buckinghamshire, near Hawcrest, 79. Alright. Even did photographs. I like those kind of old researchers. He was like mathematician, he was like looking at plants and making pictures, you know, all kinds of interesting shit, man. All kinds of interesting stuff. So we actually want to find this arc. Attention, these notations conflict logically with the common semantics for expressions like that, which refers to numeric power rather than the inverse arc cos. So you say arc cos. Is there an arc cos of x in radians? Alright, so you say a cos, math a cos. So here you say and a cos. So here we say at cos, that is angle in radians, a cos alpha, and then we want to return like math from degrees to radians to degrees, convert angle degrees from radians to degrees, and we also import the degrees. So here we just return degrees in angle in radians. So here we do just the same. Over here, if it's less than 0, only that we get. Do we get the right one? Alright, so that's for the first one. For the second one, I do not know if this is the right way to do it. Let's get to our sketch over here, because let's say we are over here and this is our point, and we know like that. And if we are with that, we say B, we are A, so we find out this angle, Alright, so right over here we want is 180 minus that. And I guess that shouldn't be a string. So let's run that. Let's see if there are like any troubles. Math domain error. Okay, that's a new. I was testing code below. Since log of -0 is not defined, so replace else 1 0. Yeah, right over here it says a cos alpha. 0. If I do a float over there, will that help it? Let's print out cos alpha 1 point something, and I guess cos can't be more than 1 or what? Let's see. So that's where it's cos. Yeah, I guess so. Cos can't be more than 1. Cos cannot be more than 1. And over here we have our calculation says that cos is more than 1, so that's wrong. Yeah. So over here we say f cos alpha is that. Cos alpha is that because A is A, B is B, and C is C. Okay. A is 2, B is 1, C is 2 point something. Alright. Here we just, let's go on Google. Here we say calculate cos. I guess that doesn't really give us calculate cos from A, B and C. Law of cosines of side A is 2, 1, so it's 2, 1, 2.23. So it's 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We get the angles. This calculation, right? Alright, I guess that thing was wrong. Because if B is then this shouldn't be more than 1, I guess. And so A2 B1, A2 B is 1, this is 2.23. So we say oh, where is A then? We forgot A over here. We forgot A over there. Plus A times A, right? Now it's even larger. Okay. This is the expression. So, all right, let me do it on paper, you know. Oh, it's minus, okay, I hope. Let's say minus A times A. Yay, it all works out. It's minus A times A. Alright. And here we just do that. So over here we just do, in the end, just print out the dictionary. Test it out. 0, 0 is 90. 0, 1 also 90. Oh. Oh, let's rewrite this. So if point 1 is 0 and point 2, alright, so if point 0 is 0 and point 1 is also 0, then just pass to elif point 1 equals to 0. Yeah, do that. So that, all right, this is that angle and that is that angle. So let me think. 1 minus 2. That angle should be a lot greater, right? Because it's 2, 1, 2 and 1. It's alright. But over here, 1 and 1, 2, it's like that. Oh, that shouldn't be 26, it should be more. So if you say test that out, That should be more. It's 153. That's 153. Why is that? Because we do over here, we have A is the unknown, B is the... How do we get an angle that big? Do we take minus? We got some interesting values over here. So if we just say get angle copy, maybe that is the same, I don't know. Just to paste, get angle in third quadrant, and in the third quadrant the y is negative, so we say ABS, absolute. All right. So and it's like that. We want to find out this angle. So that is B is still B, A is still A, C is still C, and so AB, this is in the CB, still get A. All right. Get angle in the third quadrant. So this should be now different. All right. It's now 26. And return degrees and 180 minus that. So before we actually had a right one, a right solution. I guess that is the right one, but I don't know how we got it, so we'll still include this part of code, and I don't feel like I have enough time to like do that, because it like only 1 hour and 10 minutes I have a kind of another thing to do. So yeah, here in the end we just print the dictionary. So right now we are at step over here, calculate angle for points in third quadrant, second, third. The point with the lowest angle is hit by the moving line, is hit first by the moving line. Alright, so here this is hit first by the moving line. Alright, so then we must kind of select the point with the So how do we get that? Say what if we make a temp on all of them? Do we get any errors? Just get lots of print output. Luckily tests aren't that big, and just 1 point, none should equal 0. So we get just 1 point also. Alright. Now we need to sort. Now we gotta find the lowest angle. So we say let's say define return point with lowest angle dictionary. say for it's Python unpack dictionary, unpack tuple list or dictionary. For I want to see 4 headers in headers. Python for loop dictionary. For loop dictionary. For x is, yeah, okay, but what about key value pairs? That's one example. Example is value in the values, kv in the items. Dot items key value. All right, that returns list of tuples representing key value pairs. All right, so we say items. So we say for key value in dictionary items, we do over here we say lowest angle point, and first it's none, and then we say for that, lowest angle point is just like the first. How do we get the first element of dictionary? Like Python, I haven't worked with dictionaries for a long time. Get the first element of dictionary, both key and value pair. Oh, do we need to like do a collection? Use an ordered dict because a normal dictionary doesn't preserve the insertion order of its elements when traversing it. Okay, do we really need to do that? I guess we really need to use the ordered dict. D is ordered dictionary. You can use iterators. A one-liner. First, items 0. Dot items 0. We just do list. Alright, I get it. Alright, let's that sounds. So we say let's say dict as a list of tuples equals to but that doesn't make like list of tuples is items. Let's say just list of tuples. Is it a list of tuples? So if we remove that print statement over here, say here we say get angles. Oops. we say we get angles, dictionary of points and angles. Here we say lowest point with lowest angle is return point with lowest angle. We do dictionary of points and angles. Dictionary of points and angles. X, Y. Y is 0. X is never 0, I suppose, which is good. Okay. It's gonna be an error. Lowest angle point, is list of tuples 0. We just say print list of tuples if it really is. And here we just say pass, you know. Pass. Okay. Non-type object. (33) items. Alright, let's just look over here then. Data types. Dict. Does it have items? Yeah. It turns a new view. And I guess that we have to then turn to list also. Over here. Oh, because this one doesn't return anything. Again. Fuck. Return dictionary. So that should be dict items object lowest angle point. What? So it says the permutation should be that. In 5.7 is return points and angles. And got 35 to over here. Dict items. And we just want to turn that into a list. Alright, so those are dict items. Or can we just get a type for our educational purposes, maybe? Class dict items. Alright, so those are dict items, and we get a list of that. So that should pass with no errors. And we say, so then we say if value, because value is our degrees, if value is lower than lowest angle point is that logic correct? Because if this is, I don't know, 4, this fishes out the lowest one, right? I hope it does. Fuck, man. This program is gonna be so hard to debug if something goes wrong. Shit. Lowest angle point. Then what do we do? Is we say, oh, lowest angle point, the second, right? I mean the first. Because if we do, we say lowest angle point is now key and value. And in the end, we say print out lowest angle point is the lowest angle and all possibilities are, and then we just print out the dictionary. Okay, to 6. It's to 6. All right, let's check out more of them. Are there any errors? Okay, wow. List index out of range. Oh, that's just with 1. But here we can say if list of points equals none, return 0. Those are that sneaky. Like, I always think that's a bad practice. Oh, fuck you. Oh, get angles, windmill. I always think that if yeah, in those cases, like if input is none, then return a specific thing. Why? Oh, just 1 point. If list of points is 0, 0. That should be green then. All right. Yeah, just 1 point. I always think like if you have to make 2 lines for an exception, for example, if the input is empty, maybe that's kind of a bad practice. You know, maybe that's not the way you should do things. And I'm aware of that. You know, I just don't have a better idea how to do it. All right, so that's that. That's that. All right, let's check this big one. You know, we've got, this is the lowest angle. Okay. 1.14. All right, I guess that's a good sorting algorithm. Oh, those are random tests. Ooh. All right. Up to 50 points. There's 2 is the lowest angle. I think larger than 2 there is none. Alright, so I guess up until here everything works cool. Alright, so we have come up to here. The point with the lowest angle is hit first by moving line. So we have successfully come to point with the lowest angle is hit by the moving line. But the next thing that happens is second step, increment the number of degrees traversed and increment the cumulative hits by 1. Alright, so here we say degrees traversed equals first to 0 and cumulative hits are also 0, and then we say while degree alright, so then we say, because that shall probably be a while loop, and then we say we wanna the point with the lowest angle is this one. So we say degrees traversed are is plus equals, and then we shall say point with the lowest angle shall be actually a nested tuple with the lowest angle. We're gonna get that one, and then we shall say cumulative hits plus equals 1, and then we wanna just print out degrees traversed. Test it out. Point with the lowest angle is not defined. Point with, alright, so the has got us. We got bamboozled by the non-type object is not subscriptable because this thing doesn't return anything. And we can say it can return anything, so we shall say return lowest angle point. Test it out. 90, 26. Alright, that's great. Alright. Now the fucked up thing will happen, you know. And we'll get lots of crazy stuff, you know. It's a good thing that we have it in steps. Because what happens now, or print just point with lowest angle. No. 1 0. Okay. So what happens now? We've got it over here, which says yeah, we got the second step, and the third step is now make the hit point the new center of coordinate system. Well, that's the real fucked up part, you know. I mean, and the last part that we have to do actually, like the last step. So first we rotate points on their circle for the angle A. And calculate the radius of the second circle. See where okay. Yeah, now this shall be a question like where to store our points and shit, you know? because because calculate the radius. So we got so calculate the radius of the circle. See where first and second circle of a point collide. See where first and second circle of a point collide. Okay. So we got all right, I need to take a pause and do something real quick. All right, I'm back. I moved to bathroom. It may be a little bit louder here because of the machine, but you know, whatever, no problem. Nobody's watching this anyway. So here we do oh my god, just a second. Alright, so calculate the radius. So do we have the radius of the first circle, you know? Because the radius of the first circle is still a question, you know? Like this thing, like this part is really hard. This part is really hard. And I don't know. I feel like I'll just stop right here because I've got other stuff to do actually at 7 o'clock, so I need to at 5 o'clock, so I need to prepare for that. So thanks for watching, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next part.